In the middle of the Nevada desert, there is a place that doesn't appear on most maps. And for decades, it didn't appear in the public conversation either. A place so heavily guarded, so tightly controlled, that even mentioning its name once felt like stepping into forbidden territory. A place called Area 51.
But the real question is not what it is. It's what they were trying so hard to hide. Because sometimes silence itself becomes the loudest mystery in history. To understand how this story begins, we have to go back to the height of the Cold War. The world was divided, not just by borders, but by fear. America and the Soviet Union were locked in a silent war of technology, intelligence, and survival. Every innovation was a race. Every secret was a weapon. Deep in this tense atmosphere, the U.S. government needed a place far away from cities, from witnesses, from curiosity itself. A place where the sky was wide, the land was empty, and questions would not be easily asked. So they chose a dry, lifeless stretch of desert in Nevada. At first, it was just a testing ground for something simple, experimental aircraft. But what was built there would soon become something far more mysterious than anyone could have imagined. Because inside that isolated desert base, engineers and pilots were pushing the limits of flight itself. Aircraft that could fly higher, faster, and quieter than anything the world had ever seen were being tested behind locked gates. And the people outside those gates, they were never meant to know. But secrets, no matter how deep they are buried, always find a way to surface. By the 1950s and 60s, strange stories began to emerge from the desert. Pilots reported seeing unidentified objects in restricted airspace. Locals spoke of bright lights moving across the night sky at impossible speeds. Even experienced military personnel were left confused by what they witnessed. But every time someone tried to get answers, the same response came back: silence. No explanation, no confirmation, just denial. And that silence only made the mystery grow stronger. Because when a government refuses to speak, the human imagination fills in the gaps. And in those gaps, legends are born. By the late 1980s, the mystery surrounding the base had reached a boiling point. A man came forward claiming to have worked inside the facility, describing advanced aircraft designs and experiments that seemed to defy known science. His story spread rapidly, fueling a wave of speculation that spread across the world. Was it all secret military technology, or something far more extraordinary? For the first time, the name of the base became part of global conversation, whispered in documentaries, debated in late-night radio shows, and dissected in conspiracy forums long before the internet made the mainstream. But even as theories exploded, the truth remained locked behind the same gates in the desert. The reality, however, is both more grounded and more complex than the myths. What is confirmed is that the site was used for testing highly classified aircraft programs. Stealth technology, reconnaissance planes, and experimental aviation systems that were decades ahead of public knowledge all passed through this facility. Planes designed not just to fly, but to disappear from radar itself. That alone was enough to explain why secrecy was so important. Because in war, invisibility is power. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Even after decades of partial disclosures, declassified programs, and official acknowledgments of advanced aircraft testing, the mystery has never fully disappeared. Every explanation seems to answer one question while creating two more. Why were the security measures so extreme? Why did witnesses consistently report things that didn't match known aircraft capabilities at the time? And why does this one location continue to attract more speculation than almost any other military site in history? The desert keeps its answers buried. And maybe that is exactly the point.
Today, satellite images have revealed buildings, runways, and infrastructure that were once hidden from public view. Technology has made secrecy harder than ever before, yet the aura surrounding the base remains untouched. Because some mysteries are not just about what is hidden inside a place, but about what that place represents. Fear, curiosity,
Power, control, and the endless human desire to look behind locked doors. In the end, the story of Area 51 is not just about aircraft or military programs. It is about the thin line between national security and public imagination, between what is proven and what is possible.
And as long as there are unanswered questions in the desert, people will keep looking toward that empty stretch of Nevada sky, wondering what still flies there in the dark. Because some places on Earth don't just hold secrets, they become the secret.